Hey, I'm Kid Mac and I'm supporting Earth Hour.
Hello, I'm Roy Billing, currently playing Bob Trimboli in Underbelly, Tale of Two Cities, and I support Earth Hour.
Hi, I'm Catherine Eisman and I definitely support Earth Hour.
Hi, I'm Jane Fleming and I support Earth Hour.
Hi, I'm Holly Andrew and I'm here today and this year and forevermore supporting Earth Hour.
I support Earth Hour because the small things that we can do now is going to make a bigger result for the future generations, so I think that's really important.
I think it's a great idea to sort of get the message across, in a very short time. It's something that everybody can get involved in without too much effort, but it certainly has a huge impact. I remember the first Earth Hour and seeing the photographs of Sydney with just about it all blacked out, and the amount of energy that saves even in an hour around the world is colossal.
And it is so important to me because it is our chance, not just only as a country, but as a global community to stand up and say global warming is not okay, and let's make a stand for kind of making the world a much safer, healthier, happier, greener place.
It's such a simple thing for everyone to be able to do, and you can turn off a light and it means people like this little boy can turn a light on in the future.
I've thought about this a bit in the last couple of weeks, and there are two main reasons why I'm supporting Earth Hour this year. The first is that I'm all about simple joys in life, love, laughter, good friends, good food, bourbon, and Earth Hour is a really simple but incredibly effective message that we're sharing worldwide about environmental consciousness. And the second one is that I believe that when people are really busy in their lives, especially in Sydney and in the big cities, people sometimes forget to take stock and to actually partake in the event. And so the more people that are out there and putting their face to the name and reminding their friends and their families and their friends of families that the 28th of March, we're there for an hour, one night, 1 hour, all coming together to get this message across the world. That's kind of, in a convoluted way, they're the two ways that I'm coming at this.
March 28th, I'm playing a gig at the Bondi Blitz show at Bondi Beach. And then once it's time to hit the lights, I'll be hitting off the lights for a good hour.
We're having a barbecue with friends, a candlelit barbecue, and celebrating Earth Hour with all the lights turned out. If anybody wants music, they can get a guitar and sing themselves.
At Earth Hour on March 28th, I will actually be in New York City where I live, and that is a place that burns, I think, more electricity than most places in the world. And Times Square is the beacon of light, and they're going to actually dull a lot of the lights down there. So I'm going to meet up with a bunch of my girlfriends, actually meet there, check out this kind of once in a year opportunity where Times Square isn't glowing, and walk back downtown, which is good exercise as well for us. And then I'm going to cook a dinner, which is actually going to be assembling salads. There'll actually be no electricity or gas being used. And we're going to sit there with candlelight and just tell stories and talk and hang out and do the things that, we probably forgot we could do because we're too busy watching the TV or sitting there in the lights, or going to a movie or doing all the other things that use so much resources, which is fine, but it's getting back to basics. So I'm going to enjoy that.
Well, of course, the natural thing is to turn off all your lights, but prior to that, I'll be lighting a few candles.
March 28th, 8:30 p.m, I'm possibly going to have one of the best views of Sydney being plunged into darkness that there is. I'll be in Rose Bay with a massive group of friends having a party to celebrate. And last year I was at V Festival when Earth Hour happened, so they celebrated that differently there, which was really great because that was all about music and coming together with that, and they plunged us all into darkness and we danced, and that was excellent. But this year I'm going to have a cheeky nip of bourbon in one hand and a candle in the other, and I'm just going to watch the city go dark for an hour. It'll be great.